Ladies, listen to me carefully. Success is not about how much you can juggle. It's really about what are you no longer negotiating with. In this video, I'm sharing with you 5 CEO non-negotiables that keep my leadership sustainable and my peace intact. So hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Shelly-Ann, and I am a certified executive high-performance coach that helps high-achieving women sustain their success. As a woman in business for over 7 years, I've had to get really clear on what I say yes to, on what I give my no tos. And these top 5 are my favorites. So coming in strong, my first non-negotiable is commanding my morning. Before the content, before the obligations, before my family, I take time to connect with God and with me. This gives me the clarity of direction that is needed to ensure that I have a productive day, an impactful day, and a purposeful day. It is so very easy as women for us to be flung around by the world's obligations and by everybody else's expectations. But by curating at least 15 to an hour of time for myself, I'm really able to ask myself, what do I need today? What are the things that are going to move the needle for me? And what is going to make me feel fulfilled and aligned throughout the day? For me, truly, it's not about waking up early and having the fancy 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. routine. It's really about asking myself in that white space and quiet time, what is going to make me feel anchored today? Anchored in purpose, anchored in impact. And so I strongly advise really crafting that time out for yourself, maybe the night before, setting your alarm so that you can wake up at a certain time before the kids, before the house, before the world, and that you can ask yourself those questions so you can have a productive day. Number 2, as a non-negotiable for me, is hydration and healthy eating. And y'all, I just got a pull from my from my trusty water bottle. I truly believe that one of your biggest leadership essentials is your health. Without good health, you are of no service to your vision, to your legacy, and to the people that you serve. So healthy eating for me really looks like meals that sustain me and not drain me. I particularly like the whole foods diet. So I eat a lot of nuts. I eat a lot of proteins. I really focus on fruits for snacks rather than a lot of sugars. I try to stay away from too much coffee. I would probably just reward myself with 1 cup of coffee, because truly, if I am dehydrated, undernourished, or overstimulated, I can't show up fully for my clients, for my family, or even for myself. The body carries the vision, and so the body needs to be nourished. Have you all ever met a high achieving woman that's hungry? Like, y'all, you literally experience anger when you are hungry, or irritation, or low levels of tolerance and patience. And so really hydrating your body and nourishing your body with the foods that it needs is going to be critical to your performance and to your productivity. So my number 3 non-negotiable is having a CEO day. And this is a day where I give myself the opportunity to work on the business rather than in the business. It can be very easy as a CEO to stay in the business, maintaining the business, maintaining its operations, and not having the space, the strategy, and the imagination to think up your next move or to think up your next offer. This is really critical to staying ahead of the game when it comes to your competitiveness as a business, but also when it comes to you as a leader. You get the opportunity to really look at your business from an aerial view and see what it needs to improve and where it can get better. And I know a lot of people might feel like that is a luxury to have. It actually isn't. One of the strategies that I suggest to my clients is having a CEO hour within the week. Sometimes that might be on the first day of the week for you, which might be a Monday, using an hour before you do anything else to look at your business and to decide, what are the things that I want to dedicate my time to? For me, it's really a leadership standard. It's not a luxury. It's not an add-on or something auxiliary, but it really is a leadership standard of being able to say, hey, I am not going to be in the business today. I am focusing on the strategy of this business, the vision of this business. And truly, when I do that as a CEO, it helps me to stay very enthused and inspired about my business. You are not just the operator of your business. You are also the visionary. You are the architect. You are the creatress. And so make time to build that role within your business as well. My next non-negotiable is creating systems in my business. My systems in my business range from training and development videos to apps and softwares that we use to help us project manage or task delegate. I am a stickler for systems. And I think when you work in the digital space, you need systems to really stay organized. Because the digital space can be so fast and it can be so demanding as well, having systems safeguards you and protects your time. So whatever I am doing more than once, let's say I'm doing a task weekly or I see myself doing a task every month, I tend to do the task and record it. Put it into a library folder that my team can access so they can see exactly how I do a task. And so if I am unable to do a task, they can do it. It becomes easier to delegate that task to because I have literally recorded from start to finish how to do it. One of the main reasons I also like systems is because every time I build a system, I am saying to myself, I respect my time. I am saying to myself, I respect my capacity. I respect my energy. And so building systems is not just about having fancy things in your business. It's how you reclaim your time. It's how you use your team wisely. It's how you optimize your business processes so you are not constantly burnt out. Because over here, we do not build businesses on burnout. We build businesses on systems and rhythms. And last but not least, I cannot say this enough. Rest. Rest is a huge non-negotiable for me as a CEO. Rest is not a luxury. Rest is really a strategy. Rest is a key ingredient to performance. Rest is a huge characteristic of productivity. My leadership exemplifies this, and this also spills over to my team and the way that we manage our tasks and our deliverables. Rest is going to be the foundation of how you create a lot more rhythm for yourself in your business and in your life. Because quite frankly, if you are always in execution, it's going to be really difficult for you to graduate to elevation. I'm gonna just say it, yes. And rest is not just, oh, well, I rest, once every month. No, rest should be included every day, every week, every month, every quarter. It should be scheduled in your calendar, just like you schedule your hair, your nails, the gym, etc. I also suggest that you avoid working late every single day in the week. Now, I understand that there are some days you absolutely have to do that, but really be mindful about whether you are sticking to your work hours. And listen, if you don't have work hours, now is the time for you to implement work hours. Like, let's take a page out of traditional jobs. They usually have work hours, whether it's 8 to 4 or 9 to 5, and you clock in and you clock out. So let's treat our business and the way we run the business in the same way. Having work hours changed the game for me. I just felt more confident to close my laptop and to say, you know what, I've given my pound of flesh today. There isn't anything else that I have to do. And it felt good to close my laptop and know that tomorrow is another day and I can start on time rather than just coming in at whatever hours I wanted to. So again, creating rhythm, structure, order for yourself is going to then allow you to create more time for rest for yourself. And you're now going to see how rest is not a pause, but rest is actually part and parcel of the process. So these are my non-negotiables as the CEO of Alpha Suits, and I hope that they were helpful to you. I would love to hear from you in the chat. What are your non-negotiables as a CEO, as someone that is building a business and stepping into your CEO energy? As I always say to you, you are light, you are love, and you are so destined for greatness. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye.